AllInRadio.com.
Chico X and Lily Production back from the break. Tenemos aquí a Mr. Burns in the ones and twos, ya sabes. Tenemos a Lily, la señorita Lily. ¿Cómo estás, Lily? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your life, Lily? I haven't seen you in a minute. People haven't heard you in a minute too. So,
what do you want to know?
What you been up to?
Well,
so you graduated. That's
I
one
just
of the things.
graduated in May.
How hard was that?
It was extremely hard and extremely expensive. And I'm
For the
still
people that
paying
don't
it off.
know, Lily, she pays for her college out of her own pocket.
Yes.
You know. So ella es una mujer independiente.
How does she pay for her college?
I work. I work
hard.
I
I also seen her in Broadway a couple of times. Right. I don't ask any questions. You know, as long as you supported your college, it's all good. It's all good. So what else has been going on for you?
And I've been working at a health clinic for some years now. I work with youth and I'm interested in continuing that, and I'm taking a little bit of time off from school, but I want to go back to get my master's.
You want to get your master's as well? Oh,
I do.
Okay, so that's cool, girl. Go do your thing. I mean, you know, every time I talk to you, you would have, you let me know that you always got a little bit stressed out because of school.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, C's get degrees. Like,
shit,
I don't care.
See, I got that from her right there. C's get degrees, man. Okay.
They sure do. So, I mean, as long as I'm passing and I get the degree and the diploma, like, it doesn't really matter.
Hell yeah. Man, I'm the same way. My average is 2.0. If it's 2.01, I have a complaint about it. No, I don't. You know, I'm already completed my my credit, my units to transfer to state.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Yeah, and also I'm applying for my associate's degree in general education, and the other one on humanities and ¿cómo se llama? Liberal arts and humanities.
Good, congratulations.
Yeah. I'm gonna take one more class and I'm gonna get the social science associate's degree. So I'm gonna get 3, girl.
Ooh, look
3
at
in
you.
1, 3 in
like
1. There you go.
A triple threat.
Promoter pace, man. Promoter pace. Anyway, so let me tell you about another story that I read in the Associated Press, and this is about a girl named Ariana Lacono. She's 14. She's a 14-year-old teenager from North Carolina that has attracted the media spotlight by refusing to take off a nose piercing that violates the dress code of her school, but she claims that she wears it for religious beliefs. Now, let me tell you, my first reaction when I was reading this story, I was like, man, here you go, another story about these stubborn little teenagers that they just want to fight the authority, and they just want to be like, no, this is religion, or how, I have my right to religion, and and all of this crazy shit. I mean, because a nose pierce, like, what kind of religion is that, right? But then as I was reading the article, I mean, it sounds pretty legit. It actually makes a lot of sense to me, since I've seen documentaries and I read a couple of articles about the relationship between self-inflicted pain and religion or religious experiences, right? So basically, she claims to be, her and her mother claim to be from a church that is called the Church of Body Modification. Apparently, this church is only 2 years old, but it has a clergy. It has a statement of beliefs and a formal process of accepting new members.
Okay.
Which is they jumping for 19 seconds. I know I'm confusing that. I saw
La Mara.
No, I saw La Mara Salvatrucha. Es otro documental.
Sounds like the Crips or Blood.
Right? No, so tiene un proceso de aceptar a sus nuevos miembros. They have 3,500 members nationwide. So
wow.
it's I mean, even though it's a relatively small number compared to other religions, there is a following. It's a significant, it is a significant amount of people. So they describe their ideology as a non-theistic faith that draws people who see tattoos and piercings and other physical alterations as ways of experimenting the divine, which makes a lot of sense.
So wait, what?
Let me say one more time for you. Non-theistic, so that has to do with religion. So it's not really based on any religion itself, or not in God itself. That non-theistic faith that draws people who sees tattoos and piercing and other physical alterations as ways of experiencing the divine.
Wow.
Okay. So
so do they have a god, or?
I don't know too much about the in depth about all the beliefs and everything specifically. I'll do my homework and I come back next time. I'll give you that information. But I understand that it has to do more with your personal experience and that place that you get to, almost like when you're meditating. You know what I mean? When you feeling like you're connecting to something divine, some type of bigger energy. So some people are reluctant to call it God, and some people do not consider it to be God, because that word has a lot of connotations to it. You know what I mean?
And so does she so the ACLU is taking up this case, and what are they doing?
Oh, what?
What is the ACLU doing?
So they are basically acting as a mediator and as a reminder of what the laws are and what if any rights are being violated. And in this case, their statement, they state that yes, she is able to wear these nose piercings because it reflects her freedom of religion is legitimate.
Yeah. But if in fact she's really defending that for a 14-year-old, that's pretty bold.
Well, the mom is also a member of the church, and not also that, but the mom she has the right to raise her daughter in the way she sees best possible. And if that is having her to follow her beliefs or her religion, entre comillas, entonces she has the right to do that. And that's where hay loops a veces en las regulaciones que tienen las escuelas and whatnot. But this is very interesting. And yeah, I mean, I feel like the school it shouldn't be that big of a deal. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have gotten so big that now the news are on top of them. They should have just done a little bit of investigation and find out, these type of things that I just mentioned before. They have a clergy. How many members do they have? They have a church. They have a certain methods or a statement of beliefs that they gotta follow through. If all of that applies, who's to say what religions are the truth, are true religions or not? Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, what do you think about the relationship between pain and spiritual beliefs, Lily? You're smiling and she's giggling.
Spanking or no spankings right for now. Lily?
I don't.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't think.
Okay. Are you okay?
I've never heard of that, and
little nibble ain't hurt nobody, Lily.
I don't see a correlation between like pain and like a spiritual experience.
Okay. Is there a relationship between pain and pleasure for you?
I think there's a relationship between pain and pleasure.
Really?
Is there a relationship between pleasure and
then what can it be? Why is it that you think that it's not plausible that somebody can have instead of having pleasure have?
Well, I guess maybe it's just my ideas of religion. I've never been taught that like a spiritual experience or that a connection with God should be pleasure. And that's a lot like in the Catholic community. It's more of like you're a sinner,
if you feel pleasure,
or you should fear God.
Of course. And pleasure is not one of the things that you should feel necessarily. Physical pressure.
Yes.
At the very
So that's why I don't have that connection.
Okay. But do you have the connection of pleasure and pain? Is that?
Did we already go over this?
No. You haven't really.
Do I have to reiterate it?
Is that a fair question? Is that okay if I ask you? Okay. Oh, so there is for you.
Yes, there is.
Okay,
there's
that's cool.
a connection.
Like.
Like what?
Like hair pulled.
Let's
biting.
Next topic, please.
Oh, woof. Okay. All right, Lily. All right. Okay. Next topic. I don't know, but the ink the ink of the pen in my paper has melted a little bit. Let me see.